Hey, there's another person. Hi, Caleb. Welcome to class. All right. Well, it's the two of you. Yay. So let's just talk here just for a minute about the things that you guys posted that you'd like for us to cover. I need to share my screen with you. There we go. Share screen. I want to share my Schoology. There we go. All right. So this is the question that I had for you. We're basically at the end of our course. Take a look at the chapters in your textbook, and each of you comment and tell me what chapter you'd like to review before the final exam. Please write the chapter and the topic. So my goal for you was for you to tell me what topic in the chapter you wanted to cover, not so much what the chapter title was, because I can figure out the chapter title on my own. So in some of these comments, let's start with you, Aiden. I don't know what's the title of chapter 12? I'm going to unmute you both because there's just two of you, so you might as well just be able to talk. Maybe. There we go. All right, go ahead.
I gotta get my book. Chapter 12 is behavioral emergencies.
Okay, so that's good. Did you find, what page did you find this this information on?
One second. It's on I think 240 no,
240, yeah.
240, something like that.
240-ish, 240-ish. We'll just put 240-ish. That works for me.
245, all right. Maybe.
Okay, so in chapter 11, what's the title of chapter 11?
Poisoning and substance abuse.
And it looks like you and Caleb both asked for nerve agents.
Mm-hmm.
And what page was that on?
Nerve agents.
Caleb, did you find it by chance?
Oh, it's on 228.
All right. And chapter 15 is, what's the title of that chapter?
I think it's just like, yeah, injuries to muscles and bones.
And you want to cover splinting specific injury sites? Any specific ones, or just that's the title of the section?
Kind of just that section, because I know there's a lot of different ways. Like if you have a femoral fracture, and then like if you have one on your arm, and I just want to know all the different types of splints and review those and when to use them.
Okay, and that's basically the entire chapter, right?
It's page 312 on, basically.
Okay. Caleb, you wanted chapter 10, which is what? What's the title of that chapter? Caleb, can you hear me?
I think it's medical emergencies.
That's what I think too. What is the section in medical emergencies that you wanted to cover, Caleb? Can you type it into the chat window if you can't speak? Abdominal pain and kidney dialysis. And what page was that on? Okay, thank you. All right, so we got to figure out how to get Cassie in here. So Aiden, if you could continue to try and reach her, I would very much appreciate that. And when you do reach her, if you can share our Schoology code and the Remind code with her, that would be wonderful. I had no idea she wasn't in here until right now.
I don't know if I have the Schoology code.
Okay, I'll send a picture out on Remind so that you can actually, you know what? I'm going to close this and then I'll show it to you because it's right up top here. Because you guys can see my page right now.
Is my mic working now?
Hey, I heard you. Right here. Do you see the access code right here, Aiden?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, got it.
Perfect. Okay, so if you could share that with her so we can get her in here, that would be wonderful. My intention for you was for you to do medical terminology after we were done with your skills exam, which was supposed to happen on the 9th of May. As far as your written certification exam goes, Pearson View is closed right now, so you guys can't take it anyway. And as far as your skills certification exam goes, the state has basically told me as soon as I think you guys are competent, I can sign off on your skills. So hopefully I will be able to get some people into my classroom in the next week or so to get some videos made to post on my YouTube channel of the skills that are necessary for you guys. I actually need all 10 of the skills, but obviously only 4 of them belong to you guys, or excuse me, 6 of them belong to you guys. So you'll just have to pay attention to those. So as soon as I get them posted on my YouTube channel, I will post a link so that at least you guys can see them. And then probably at some point during the summer, I'll bring you guys in and we can do skills if you're interested. If you're not interested, that's okay. Your skills exam is not a requirement for your high school grade. It is a requirement if you want to be a certified emergency medical responder, but it's not a requirement for your grade for high school. So, do you guys have any questions?
If we're planning on doing EMT next year, then would you like say, oh yeah, take the skills exam and like just because it'll be good certification, or just be like, oh, you're taking EMT next year, then it doesn't really matter because EMR isn't a real certification?
EMR is a real certification. You actually get a certificate from the National Registry of Emergency Medical Technicians as a NREMR. And in my opinion, the more credentials and the more experience that you can have behind your name, the better off you are. So even if you were not planning on taking EMT next year, I would encourage you to come in and finish the process of becoming certified as an NREMR.
Okay.
Any other questions? I think that I'm going to follow the same path kind of that I'm doing with my health aught kids. I have published, as far as medical terminology goes, I have published the medical terminology flashcards on Quizlet, and I will post those for you guys in here, probably in updates. And then I am giving them quizzes. They're not actually quizzes, they're going into the grade book as assignments, but the best way for me to organize them on Schoology is to organize them as quizzes. And in order for them to get the points on their quizzes, they have to take the medical terms and put the word in there. Maybe I can actually show you guys. Hold on a second, because you're looking at my screen right now, right? Right. All right, so if I go down here into Health Auc, and this is the one that they currently have open to them. So this says the word tumor means blank. And if I go to Quizlet, hopefully it'll let me go to Quizlet. There we go. Oh, okay. Well, apparently I can't go to Quizlet right now, but if I were able to go to Quizlet in the lesson 11 flashcards, it says tumor, and then on the back side it means swelling or mass or swelling. So if they typed mass or swelling in there, that would be the correct answer, and they get a point for that. So it's just literally taking this stuff from Quizlet and putting it where it belongs in here. The quizzes are open for however many attempts they need to take, and they're, like I said, they're called quizzes because that's the easiest way for me to build them with blanks, but they're not going in the grade book as quizzes. So I'm thinking I'll do the same thing for you guys. So like right here, a thrombocyte is the answer is clotting cell. So they would have to look that up and type it in there correctly.
Okay.
Downside to this is that spelling counts because I'm not actually grading them. Schoology is grading them. So if they screw up on the spelling, they don't get the points for it. But so I think that I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do that for you guys because I wanted to cover medical terminology with you anyway. Your Schoology, excuse me, our virtual time is on Tuesdays at 9 o'clock, which you both know because you're here. Which means that I'm going to make your assignments due on Tuesday evening so that on Tuesday morning, you can ask me any questions that you have, or we can discuss anything that you're not quite clear on.
Okay.
Okay? You guys have any questions? I know we're kind of winging this right now, and I'm sorry for that, but.
It's all right.
Would you like us to like somehow like relay this to others?
You're welcome to tell them if you'd like, but the recording from this Zoom lecture will be posted on my YouTube channel, and the link will then go into Schoology. So if they're paying attention, they can look at this 15-minute Zoom lecture and learn for themselves if they want to. It's up to them, obviously. But anything else?
That's all I've got.
All right. Caleb?
All good.
All right. Okay, well, thank you both for being here. I will be by my phone for the next 40 minutes. That's my office hours time, so I'll be by my phone for the next 40 minutes if you guys think of anything or, you know, whatever. I don't know why you would because you don't have any assignments yet, but maybe we'll get lucky. All right. So what will likely happen between now and next Tuesday is I will assign you the MedTerms lesson 1, and these are MedTerms you guys already have because you guys did Dean Vaughn as freshmen. So I will assign you the MedTerms lesson 1 quiz, which isn't really a quiz, but the quiz, and I will link the Quizlet into Schoology as soon as Quizlet comes back up. And then that will be due a week from today in the evening.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good.
Okay, and then as soon as I get everybody else's topics and pages, I'll start figuring out what Zoom lessons to put those things in so we can talk about it.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Now I gotta end the meeting. Sorry, hold on. End meeting. Bye.